Right, now we're going to get over here to our rulers. Our first ruler we're going to look at here is Valentina here. So Valentina has a judgment cost of 3, blue, black, and colorless. Energize of blue and black. Whenever you play a water chant, target resonator gets -X/-0 till end of turn, where X is that spell's casting cost. Whenever you play a darkness chant, they get -O/-X. This is really, really stupid with cards like Space-Time Anomaly that are going to trigger both. Space-Time Anomaly is going to give target creature -200 or -0, -2, and -2, -0. Then it himself is going to give something -5, -5, and it's going to draw a card. The value of that card just becomes absolutely nuts. So keep an eye on her because most control decks might want to run her. When you flip her over, you may pay 1 less to play water/darkness cards. Now keep in mind that is not water cards or darkness cards. That is cards that are both water and darkness. And you can banish 2 resonators to either draw a card or destroy target resonator. It's okay if you have a problematic creature that's come down onto their field and you really, really, really have to get rid of it. I mean, you'd obviously prefer not to 2-for-1 yourself, but it's nice that that option is there if you need it to be there. So yeah, she's our first one, and I think she's definitely a tier 1 ruler. Next, we're going to look at Glorious/Faria. Once again, a judgment of 3. This is green and white. She has Energize of green and white. You can discard a card with Inheritance to draw a card. You can use this ability only once per turn and only on your turn. So it's decent. It allows you to filter to try to find answers you need. On this side, when this card enters the field, you can put the top card of your Magic Stone into your field. So it's nice. You don't have to worry about being set back a stone on the turn you decide to flip her over. On each one of your turns, you may cast your first Inheritance ability without paying its cost. You still discard that card. But like I said, here's where we have that big 5-drop Inheritance guy that gives 1,000, you know. She is also the only ruler in this set with God's Art. She has Pricia's Spirit Wind for 0. This card gains barrier until end of turn, which is super good against, things like Space-Time Anomaly that are going to try to kill it. Not so good against things like Black Moonbeam, obviously. But, anything that they're going to try, if they're going to burn it out or try to Space-Time Anomaly it out, it's just super good. You get 1 freebie each game of saving her. And now, Big Daddy Soul. He, once again, judgments for 3, just like the others, has an energize of red or blue. Starts with mana of 2. You can remove a mana counter from him to produce, obviously, the either red or blue. So he opens you up to either one and or both of those packages. When he is flipped over, he gets mana 5. As this card enters as it enters your field, you may remove Runic Commander Demon Akiat from your hand from the game. If you do, throw 5 more mana counters on it. This card gains +6/+6 as long as you removed that demon from the game with this card. And again, you can remove the mana counters for will. So he's coming in as an 11/11. You're getting 12 mana counters on him total between the demon and him. So very, very super good. This guy is going to see an absolute ton of play. 10. Oh, you get the 2 from the front. Oh, okay. Yeah, so 12 there. So you got you'll see a ton of play because the decks that, the red burn deck, the blue bounce deck, they can all run him, and then it leaves you more open for sideboarding. You can put burn in, you can put bounce in, whatever you feel like doing there. Next we have Ninetales, or Lilius Petal, Agent of Salvation. So this guy judgments for 0, flips over, and he has Energize of green and black. So nothing exciting there. When he flips over, this card is not a creature. This card cannot battle, but it is a J ruler. It says this card cannot be destroyed. So this card is just protected. Once it's there, it's going to stay there. You can banish a Wind Resonator, a Darkness Resonator, and a Killing Stone. Now, Killing Stone, we're going to go into here, is the dual stone, or the pop rock, if you will, that goes with Ninetales. So if you banish both of those creatures and a killing stone, you can search your deck, hand, removed area, and or cards you own from outside the game for a wind or darkness chimera resonator and put it into your field. If you did search your deck, shuffle it. You can use this only once per turn, and you can tap it to shuffle killing stone from your graveyard into your stone deck, so you can keep getting it out and using it again. This one will be interesting. This card is either going to be an absolute house or it'll be a complete swing and a miss. There's not going to be much middle ground, I don't think. It all depends on how quickly you're going to be able to get out the things you need to get out. And like, if you can start dropping down 1,500 chimeras or 12 12s that get you 2 more stones on turn 3, turn 2, yeah, that's going to be amazing. It's going to be great and you're going to win. But it's just going to all depend on how fast that this card can get out and how well it can be built. For our next ruler here, you're going to have to stand by us here. We apologize. We don't have a physical copy. We're going to throw up a digital image here for you. This is Lumia, the Fated Rebirth. It has a judgment of 1 white, 1 red, and 1 colorless, and energize of white and red. At the end of your turn, you remove target rested resonator you control from the game, then put it back into the field. So whether that creature has life gain, or whether that is a card like the Seven Dwarves that loses counters when it gets damaged, or whether it's a card that's going to blow up one of their tapped resonators, you're getting to blink stuff, you're getting to use it enter the battlefield. It triggers more and more every turn. Once you flip it over here, it becomes Lumia, the Saint of the Crimson Lotus. It's a 1,000/1,000 with swiftness. This card, as this card enters your field, you may remove the card Narlathep, the Crimson Radiance, in your hand from the game. If you do, this card gains imperishable, and when this card deals damage, you gain that much life. This card on the backside with Narlathep is just disgusting. This card is broken. I know there's going to be a lot of people that will be very mad about what I'm about to say, but I would say this card is absolutely on par with Zero. It's just super good, super great. There's going to be a lot of super aggro, very good build-arounds going around this card. I also like the fact that this ruler opens herself up not only to your more aggro Knight style decks that you can run her with, which she would fit in perfectly, take the place of Melgus and even be better than Melgus ever was in that deck, but she can also be used in that control shell, that blinking, enter the battlefield control style play. She's equally as good in both of those. Now, she also has, when this creature attacks, remove target resonator from the game, then put it on its owner field rested. So you can bash with your guy with the enter the battlefield trigger, then attack with her, flicker that guy, and use it on theirs. Like this is probably, in my opinion, the first or second best ruler in this set. It's, for me personally, it's a toss-up between Valentina and Lumia. And that's just my personal style of play. Other people may disagree. But that's just what I'm thinking on this. Now, before I let you go, there's one more thing we need to talk about with this set here, is the fact that they have now gone and reprinted, if you will, or alternately printed the super rares from Curse of the Frozen Casket. With these cards, they are stunning. Like the most beautiful cards I think that this game has ever made or has ever been made in any card game. The full arts in this set are just incredible. So here we have 3 of them. We have Melfi, we have Peter Pan, and we have the cat. You can see, I know that a lot of people were upset and were angry about the textures in the last set and the fact that they didn't have the full arts. I'd just like to point out to everybody that's listening here that we really do need to appreciate the Force of Will company. That they're making it very, very clear to us that they are a company that actually listens to concerns and comments from their players, and they actively are doing everything that they can to make us happy in the products that they're producing and things of that nature. So we should try to look a lot more on the positives and the things that they do and they do provide for us, because realistically, if you look, they do provide a lot more for their players on the free basis and just on a making you happy basis than, I'm going to say, pretty much any card game on the planet. But you can see all these are super beautiful. We've also got Red Riding Hood here and Rinka. So yeah, I'm super happy to see these come out. Very, very thrilled. And then the last thing here, we didn't touch yet on the set, is our elf token. It's just a 1/1 elf token, both sides, 1/1 elf tokens. You can pick whichever one you want. You want to play the boy, you want to play the girl, whatever you feel like doing there. And that's good for your Turbo Gwyber decks. So I fully open and invite all of you to, message, comment. Let us know what you think about this set. Let us know, what All-Stars you think I missed. Let me know what you think I said was great that you think maybe won't be so great, It's a nice thing. Everybody's opinions matter here. So let us know. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll catch you next time from Games and Geek.